The Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, has finally lifted sanctions on Niger, which I don't even know if it's a good news or not, because to start with, where did all these African politicians learn this idea of sanctioning their fellow African countries from? Like, are you not all the victims here? I mean, how can your oppressors be sanctioning you and you are also joining the queue of sanctioning each other? I thought these organizations were formed to protect the region's economic interest and also its people, not to oppress them. Anyways, ECOWAS, don't turn this into a toxic relationship. Like, don't be that ex who never wants to move on when the relationship is already over. The Sahel region has moved on. Mali has moved on. Niger has moved on. Burkina Faso has moved on. So must you also move on. Like, they have chosen their freedom. You should have thought of the consequences of taking your fellow African countries in the middle of the ocean and sink them. Now they have turned into sharks. They also want to sink your boat. Anyways, my message to Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, especially Niger, now they have lifted sanctions on you. Don't trust these people. Like, we still have Mobutus in Africa. Like, they are ready to betray you the same way they betrayed Patrice Lumumba, the same way they betrayed Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the same way they betrayed Thomas Sankara. Yes, we still have traitors in Africa. We still have betrayers who are still submissive to their colonists, who are still submissive to their oppressors. They are ready to sell their African brother for whatever change you give them. Africa is approaching its true independence, and we are taking it one country at a time. This is the reason why we should push the agenda of youth involving into politics, radical youth, vibrant youth to involve into politics, because we are not going to leave the continent in these traitors' hands, like in these puppet hands.